I would say there are two things that combined that makes our Merlots, very special. First of all, I would say that it's the terroir where we are located. It's the rocky soils, the good drainage and of the soils, and also that we have when it comes to Merlot older plants. Merlot it's a tricky grape to grow. It's not easy. It's very whimsical, and after all these 30 years, we've managed to understand the plant a bit more. So we know how to irrigate it. We know how to prune it. We know. I mean, what to demand in terms of yields. But I would say that the geographical conditions we have are really part of all this. That's what really makes our Merlot so spicy and yet so subtle and soft. Truly interesting wine. Oh, we make a fantastic rosé. It's made of 100% Cabernet Sauvignon grapes with very ripe fruits. It's a wine that has no wood whatsoever. It's meant to be drunk while young. It's an ideal wine for a reception. You don't have to, eat with it. But also, it's a wine that it's very appealing because it has all these strawberry notes. And they come naturally from the Cabernet Sauvignon grape. So it's very fruity in its character, yet it's a dry wine, has a little sweetness, in the aftertaste, and very nice wine, especially for summer. The color of a wine is extracted from the skin, the way you go about, getting that rosy, pinkish color in the wine is by letting the juice macerate before fermentation takes place, for around 10 hours, and so enough time for the juice to extract enough color to make a rosé wine. Then you separate the skins from the juice, and you let the wine, you let the juice ferment as if it was a white wine. Don Amado, it's our flagship wine. We started making Don Amado wine in 1996 when Don Amado turned 90 years old.
On his 90th birthday?
Yes, on his 90th birthday we started making it. So it was pretty much a surprise that we had with my brother Albert, for him. And since then, Don Amado was a history of success because vintage 96, 97, 98, and 99 were consistently chosen among the very top 5 red premium wines of Chile. We stopped making Don Amado in 2000 because that was the year that Don Amado passed away, so no one at the winery was in the mood to make it. And we started making it again in 2003, and then the latest Don Amado vintage was 2005. We just put in the bottle a few months ago. And until 1999, Don Amado was mainly a blend of Merlot and Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot, with different percentages every year. However, the philosophy of Don Amado it's to be the best of, and the heart of quality, the best of the red wines that we could make. And in that line, the label doesn't have a grape variety, because the way of making a Don Amado today may substantially vary, next year. For instance, the vintage 2006, we started mixing other grapes such as Carmenere and Syrah. So the idea is to come up with the best of the red grapes in order to make a Don Amado. 1999 is the result of probably the driest year in the century in Chile. We produced very little grapes. The country was at the verge of a drought. That entailed that our oldest vines, where we get the grapes for Don Amado wine, had very low yields, very concentrated grapes, but of marvelous quality. And imagine, it's an 8-year-old wine now, and it's drinking so well, and it's so full of life.